Did you know that starseeds travel a lot when they go to sleep? When you go to sleep at night, you may actually not be going to sleep. We think we go to sleep here in this 3D matrix, but actually, did you know that your soul travels? You may or may not have known this, and it does some things that you might not be aware of. And in this video, I'm going to share with you that 3 things that starseeds do in dream state that you may or may not be aware of. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris, and I help people to find their center. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 things that starseeds do in dream state that you might not even realize it, that you might not even be aware of. First of all, what is a starseed? Everyone on the planet is a starseed, a light worker, or some combination of the two. And it's no, we know that we're going through a shift in vibration right now. Things are falling apart from the 3D world. Woohoo! I've personally waited for this for quite some time. I know a lot of us have. And like Dolores Cannon said, it's kind of been going on since the 40s because humans, mostly men in power, try to play with forces that they don't understand. They get technology and they try to use it for ends that are not for the collective good. And anyway, starseeds came in the 40s to interfere and mess up that plan and get it back on track. Earth is ascending from a 3D, which is solar plexus, about self, more of a masculine energy, to a 4D, which is heart center, which is more of a divine feminine and more of a collective energy. And at some point, we'll go to 5D. And we are already there in different levels and different ways. And 3D grid lines are collapsing. 3D matrix is falling away. The false timing frequency, the 1260, the Gregorian calendar, all that good stuff is now falling away. Anyway, starseeds, you're here for a purpose. And there's some things that you do in dream state that you may not be aware of. The first thing is something you may have heard of called astral projection. So when we think we're going to sleep at night and we rest our physical vessel here, we actually astral project. And what that means is we may go back to our starseed self. We may go back to our ship. We may go back to our planet of origin, or we may go back to our star system and carry out missions and different things there. And then when we go to sleep there, we come back here. That's one of the things that starseeds do. So when we think we're going to sleep at night here, we're going to wake up someplace else, and vice versa. When we go to sleep there and we come back here into this physical vessel to carry out certain missions in our day-to-day life here. That's the first thing. The second thing that starseeds do in dream state, but you may not realize it, is healing. We do a lot of healing work in dream state. Why? Because there's a lot of violence and low vibrational energy in the 3D matrix right now. And sometimes the only way to resolve this is astrally, which is more of our 4D, our etheric body. We actually have an etheric body that we travel with. So if you've ever seen Winnie the Pooh, when he basically goes into dream state and is dreaming about the honey and whatever, that's his astral self. And then you see him coming back into his body. That's kind of what happens. And we do healing like that. I personally have astral traveled, and one of my REIKI teachers, this was going on maybe 8-9 years ago when she told me this. A couple of times when I used to go to sessions and healing circles and stuff, she would tell me that, oh, I saw you in dream state last night and we traveled together. So that's how I know that starseeds, we do healings on the astral plane. We work with others, our soul tribe, our twin flames, our soulmates and soul tribe, and even people that we may think are our enemies or whatever. We may do some soul work and soul retrieval and soul healing when we're asleep. So the first thing that we do is astral projection, carry out certain missions like that. The second thing that we do is healing, deep healing that we cannot otherwise do face to face, that we cannot otherwise do in person. We work through a lot of trauma and stuff on the etheric plane, and you may start to remember some of your dreams. Dream state is picking up right now. Why? Because we're purging the 3D and the 4D. The astral plane is purging. So you may notice things playing out. You may notice certain patterns playing out in the astral realm. You may not be starting to remember your dreams. So we astral project, we heal, because it helps us, connect to other people in a way without egos involved, without, the limiting capacity of being in a physical vessel, of, you can heal deeper on the astral plane and do things that we cannot do in a physical vessel. And the third thing that starseeds do to carry out in dream state is missions. We go, like I just said in the first one, some of us go back to our planets of origin. Some of us go back to our starships and our light ships, and we bring back information and seed pockets, or even plant medicine and DNA knowledge from those other systems here to Earth, because we're trying to anchor in those higher frequencies into Earth. Think about like anchoring a boat down is basically like what we're doing. We're taking those we can take the energetics, the memories of that plant, kind of download them and bring them to Earth here in the physical 3D. And we're actually anchoring and tethering like astral cords from those higher planes, planets like Sirius, planets like Arcturus and Pleiades, and those are just a couple that come to mind, but we are taking those higher vibration 4, 5, 6D and beyond and anchoring them here to Earth, and Earth is being pulled basically towards a higher vibration. She's separating from and shedding her skin. Her 3D Earth self is staying in one spot. Her 4D and 5D are going to another spot. But we do that in dream state and bring that stuff back because it's easier for our soul to travel to multiple different places. We have multiple incarnations. Our soul just isn't here housed in a 3D physical body. We are multidimensional, multifaceted. We are vast and enormous. And that's one of the easiest ways is to, do that in dream state. So again, you astral project to work on missions, and you go back to your ship and your star system and planets of origin. When we go to sleep at night, we do astral healing and soul retrieval and healing of ourselves and others and our loved ones, and our uniting with our twin flame and our soulmate and our soul tribe. And we do that to carry out missions to help anchor in New Earth. So again, it's important to start to find your center. It's important to start to raise your vibration and let go of those old patterns. It's important for you starseeds right now, the rainbow starseeds, the rainbow light workers, to start stepping into that and doing the shadow work and releasing. And I have a super powerful meditation completely free that'll help you with that. I'm going to link it down below. Ho'oponopono, based on 4 simple statements that will change your life. Come on, starseeds, let's go. Time to wake up. Time to do the inner work. Release all the bullcrap holding you back and step into your greatest self so that you can be lighter and astral travel. And when you go to the astral plane, you don't have to deal with more of the 3D karma there because you do a lot of work there. Again, I hope everyone has a wonderful day, my starseed friends, my soul tribe. Thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting, subscribing, sharing videos. Let's get on this movement. Find your center. You can do it. I love you. Peace and unity.